what is up and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be doing a college healthy grocery haul, and then I'm also going to be showing you guys just some of my go-to favorite recipes that you can use the stuff I'm going to show you to make. Now if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that this is not my first grocery haul. I've done plenty of these in the past, but usually in these videos I kind of focus on the, I guess, like refrigeratable items, like when I get spinach and bananas and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is put kind of a big list on the screen right here that you guys can bring to your grocery store if you want to use this as inspiration. What I'm going to show you in this video is actually not a haul of that kind of stuff. Instead, this is kind of a like add-on haul. So you know how there's like that stuff like bananas and spinach that you get, but then there's also stuff like cacao nibs and chia seeds and coconut flakes that you might not usually think to get, but you kind of like to use them in recipes. That's what I'm going to be showing you in this video, and I'm really excited because I am partnering once again with iHerb for this. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you would know that I've been shopping on there for literally years. If you've never heard of it, iHerb is pretty much an online retailer that has over 30,000 products that all kind of fall somewhere within the health spectrum. So they might be bath and body products, they could be grocery, like I'm going to show you. They have vitamins, proteins, supplements, tons of different stuff, and they also ship to over 150 countries. I feel like sometimes when you're trying to stock up on a ton of like healthy groceries, it can be kind of overwhelming because one, it's hard to figure out everything you need, and number two, not every store has like this kind of specific stuff that I'm going to show you. So if you are trying to add more things to your pantry that are kind of like health oriented, iHerb is a perfect place to shop for that kind of stuff. And when you're purchasing any kind of natural products, it's really important that you're buying from somewhere that is storing them in a climate controlled facility. And what's awesome is all of iHerb's distribution centers are climate controlled, so that ensures top quality of their products. All right, so I am so excited to show you guys all of this stuff. I'm gonna have the links to each of these products in the description below, and if you have any questions about any of this stuff, go ahead and just leave it in the comments, and I will definitely be sure to get back to you. But literally, this bag is jam full of stuff. I'm so excited to show you guys. All right, so starting off, I got a big old container of whey protein. This stuff is awesome if you are somebody like me that just doesn't seem to get enough protein in their diet. So the two things that I like to use this for is really smoothies is like the main thing. I feel like it's so easy just to put a scoop of this into your blender, and then also protein pancakes. That is such a good and yummy way to get your protein. So this is the vanilla bean flavor. This is actually my first time trying out this brand, but I have opened it and I used it. I really like it. The only thing about whey protein is you have to blend it up a little bit longer than some of your other protein powders. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I really like this and I would definitely recommend it. All right, so next, Cleo is very intrigued to see what this is, but I got a big old jar of almond butter, and if you watch any of my videos, you would know that I'm someone that uses almond butter pretty much every day, like religiously. You just have to be really careful that you're not eating too much of it, because a little bit with this does go a long way, and it can be really easy to kind of like overdo it. So I really like to use it on top of rice cakes. I like to add it to my oatmeal. It's really good just like with some fruit like bananas. And then also, you guys, little secret, but if you ever have a sweet tooth, I kind of just like to have a scoop of almond butter, just a scoop, because you know you can actually really overdo it if you're not careful. But a scoop of almond butter always cures my sweet tooth craving. This stuff is awesome, and I personally like the brand Maranatha. I think that's how you say it, but they also have a ton of other different almond butters on their website. Kind of on a similar path, but I got a big old bottle of organic honey. You can add it to oatmeal, just add it on top of a little bit of fruit, or to a parfait bowl if you want. This is by the brand Wholesome. If you've watched any of my grocery haul videos, you would know that one of my favorite things to snack on are nuts. I also love to add these just to meals. Like, it's a really good topper if you think about it. So I got two different packs, and these are both from the Real Food brand. So this is a bag of organic cashews. You guys are gonna see how I like to cook with these. I also love just to snack on these. And then also I got this literally huge bag of sunflower seeds. These I love to put on salads. If you like croutons, try sunflower seeds because they're way less calories, but they still kind of give you that similar like crunchy texture. All right, so next, I feel like there's this ongoing myth that if you want to quote eat healthy, you have to cut out pasta, and that is totally false. There are so many good kinds of pasta on the market that you can get that aren't super high carb like your typical pastas are. So I actually picked up two different kinds kinds in this order. So this kind I've already tried. As you can see, it's opened. This is a kama and quinoa twisted kind of pasta. Not only is this a good source of protein, but super high in fiber. And personally, I feel like I'm sometimes fiber like deficient. So this is really awesome. And then also I got this, which I've never tried this, so I'm really excited. This is an edamame fettuccine. Fettuccine Alfredo is literally like one of my favorite foods ever. So I was thinking I could maybe do some kind of dish similar to that with this, just make it a lot healthier. I've literally never heard of using edamame to make pasta, but it looks super legit, so I'm really excited to try this out. All right, so next I got two things that you guys are gonna kind of see me use together, so I figured I'd show you them together. So first, this is a big bag of unsweetened coconut flakes. You guys know I love my coconut. Something about coconut I'm just obsessed with. So this is a really big bag. It's by the brand Let's Do Organic. You really can't go wrong with adding coconut flakes to stuff like oatmeal and acai bowls and stuff like that. It just adds a really good feeling of texture. Also, let me pause for a second. All of this stuff individually was really cheap. So if you want to get stuff like this, it's not like you have to spend $15 for a bag like this. This was literally like $3 or $4, and it also lasts you a really long time. And then I also just got this, which is a bag of Kind peanut butter whole grain granola. This is the kind that comes in clusters. When you're eating granola, just make sure you're kind of paying attention to portion control. I've said that a lot in this video, but yummy stuff like this, it is really easy to go overboard. And that's the thing, you can eat all the healthy food in the world, but like if you're not aware of your portions, then it kind of defeats the purpose. 2/3 of a cup of this is 120 calories, so that's like plenty of granola. Next, I got this bag of pitted and sun-dried dates. Dates are actually something that I've been recently incorporating into my diet, and I'm so excited to show you guys how I've been using these. I will say there's one other way that I'm not showing you, but a really good snack, you can just take a date and then put a little bit of peanut butter on top. These are really sweet, so the peanut butter kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it complements it. But yeah, dates are awesome. They're not super expensive. Just make sure that you're buying them organic. Yeah, be sure to keep watching because I'm really excited to show you guys like how you can use these dates. I'm using them a couple times throughout this video. All right, so another couple of things that I kind of bought as a duo, but I have been craving some kind of like Indian meal lately, so I thought I would do that in this video. Even though it's not something that I cook a lot, I kind of just want to like experiment and show you in this video. So this is by the brand Tasty Bite, and it's just a bag of organic coconut rice. This is super easy. You can either use it on the stovetop or just cook it in the microwave like I will probably end up doing. And then I also got a bag of this korma sauce. So this is kind of like a coconut curry sauce that I'm gonna use. It's really easy. You just like add it to a pan and let it simmer. All right, so next I got this big bag of coconut flour, and I am super excited to show you guys the recipe that I'm using this for. It's for dessert, and coconut flour is a really good gluten-free alternative to flour. It's also keto friendly if you're doing the keto diet. All right, so next, here are two things that I have never used, and I'm really excited to try these out. So first, I keep seeing people use nutritional yeast as some kind of like cheese alternative, or it's like a similar flavor to cheese or something like that. And it says on the packaging that it adds delicious flavor to foods. So I'm gonna try this out. Never tried it, but I'm assuming that like you can't go wrong because I keep seeing it everywhere. So yeah, really. Alright, and then the final part of this haul I wanted to show you guys are just a couple of little snack items. These are awesome, okay? If you like crunchy, but you kind of like adding stuff to your crunchy, you should try these because you can literally put so much stuff on top. I personally like to do either avocado, I like putting Greek yogurt on these with some fruit, and then also hummus goes really good on these. So I'm definitely gonna be showing you guys a recipe with these, and they're pretty much just like sourdough / rye crisps, so super healthy for you. For 2 of them, it's only 40 calories, so it's kind of similar to like a rice cake, I feel like. Okay, next, you guys have seen me eat this in my past vlogs because this is like a staple for me, but gently dried mango is the best snack. It tastes like you're eating mango gummy bears, and they have like different kinds of fruit in this brand if you want to try out some others. As you can see, they're just like these thin slices of mango, and it literally tastes like a gummy bear. All right, and then the final thing I have to show you in this haul from iHerb is this. It's just a box of these Atkins chocolate covered almonds. These are the perfect little either A, midday pick-me-up, or B, dessert. I feel like I actually usually have these as like a pick-me-up instead of a dessert, just being real with you guys. All right, so once again, I wanna give iHerb a huge thank you for partnering with me on this video. I'm gonna have everything linked below, and if you're wondering how I use this stuff, how I cook with it, just keep watching because I'm gonna show you guys all of it. Okay, so starting off with the easy peasy smoothie. So I'm starting off just by combining some frozen berries and then half a banana. And I'm adding just a little bit of oat or almond milk and then a scoop of my protein. And then I'm just gonna blend it all together, and you want it to be more of like a thick consistency, and if it's a little too thin, then just pop it in the freezer for like 20 minutes until it thickens up like this. And then you guys, all you have to do is top it with stuff. So I'm just adding some coconut flakes, some granola, I chopped up the rest of that banana, and I'm adding a little bit of honey and strawberries. And you guys, this is so good. You can have this for breakfast, lunch, or even as a snack. Okay, so this strawberry and spinach salad has quickly become one of my new favorites. So to make this, you're just gonna need obviously strawberry spinach, sunflower seeds, and then some dates. You can add anything else if you want. I'm just starting by chopping all of my ingredients up, and I'm just kind of sprinkling it all on. Super, super simple. I like to use lemon juice as a dressing sometimes, and that's literally it for the salad. Alright, so real quick, if you watch my videos, you probably already know about this, but I like to do this stuff called dish prepping when I prep individual like side dishes. So I don't make like full meal preps, but I do just like make little things and put them in Tupperware and keep them in my fridge, and it makes it so easy to put together meals like this. And then here I'm just cooking that quinoa pasta that I got from my iHerb haul, and look how easy it was just to make this meal. I have these frozen chicken breasts. This meal literally took me like 2 minutes to put together, you guys. Okay, so this veggie curry I made ended up being so good, so you guys have to try this. But all I'm doing is taking some of those steam fresh veggies and I'm putting them in a pan, and then I'm adding that curry sauce on top along with the rice that I just microwaved. And you kind of just let it simmer and like all the flavors absorb with each other, and that's it. It doesn't look the most appetizing by look, but I promise you, it tasted so good. You guys have got to try this dessert. It is so good. So I'm making these cookie dough bites, and all I'm using is some peanut butter, coconut flour, dark chocolate, and some dates. And I did get this dark chocolate in the iHerb haul. I just forgot to show you guys. So I'm starting off just by combining everything together. I'm gonna have the official recipe linked below. They suggest that you use a food processor. I just had a blender, so I used a blender to combine everything. And then you're just gonna roll the dough into little balls or rectangles, and then dip it into some melted chocolate. Store it in the freezer for like 20 minutes, and then you refrigerate. And you guys, these are so good. They're really rich, so to be honest, I only eat one at a time usually, and I feel completely satisfied. If you watch any of my vlogs, you would know that rice cakes are like a go-to of mine. So this is a perfect either breakfast, post-workout snack, kind of just like eat it however you want. So to make this, all you're gonna do is just take a rice cake, and then you're going to put a little bit of almond butter on top. Just make sure you're being like consistent with your portions and not going overboard. And then I like to add cacao nibs on top and some honey. But you can literally add anything. Sometimes I add coconut, sometimes I'll put like cranberries on top. Literally anything I feel like goes well with almond butter. Alright you guys, so that is pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which of these recipes looked the best to you. I'm thinking about that strawberry salad as we speak with the dates. Oh my gosh, so good. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm having a lot of fun with this Tone Tuesday series, so I hope you guys are liking it as well. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys!